But we've heard it all before, haven't we, Gareth?
Oh, till we're blue in the face, frankly. The heavyweight division is holding up boxing at the moment, holding it to ransom almost. And Tyson Fury's pronunciations this week, we are going round in circles here with it, frankly. We've heard from Bob Arum and Todd DeBuff this week. We're going to hear from Todd later on in the show.
Yep.
The intimations are that they are not sure who goes where and when. Usyk is on course at the moment for a purse bid next Thursday to fight to defend his WBA mandatory against Daniel Dubois. There's all kinds of negotiations going on around that. The bids will go in. Do
you think the bids will actually happen? Do you think they will? That they will allow Daniel Dubois to enter a purse bid situation?
What, his promoters,
yes.
The Warrens?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they will. Okay. I think they will, because they don't know yet. Look, there was, again, it's this chess game. It's this power-broking game. It started this week because the WBA ordered the purse bids a week last Thursday. So people started saying things. It's not. I don't think Fury and Usyk is going to happen this summer. That Tyson Fury, when he says those things, is inhabiting a parallel universe, I think, when he's doing that. The big problem, three-pronged problem, is money, ego, and timing. Yeah. And because all these guys sit there with huge amounts of money in their bank accounts, they're not forced to fight. If they were living in poverty, they wouldn't be talking like this. If they were running out of time, they would be making the fights. The problem is they've got the tease of Saudi Arabia. We'll hear from Todd DeBuff later. I'll give you a little sneak preview that it may be that Fury doesn't fight this summer. Yeah. There was talk of Zhilei Zhang. Zhilei Zhang's gone the way of Joe Joyce, it looks like. Joe Joyce has activated rematch clause. Andy Ruiz is dealing with a court case. A situation. Being hacked on Twitter and all those kind of things. It's all out there. But everybody knows that he was caught with a video with, bags of some kind of green stuff. Accusations of different things. The tweet's been removed. He was hacked. We don't know what kind of place he's in at the moment. Tyson Fury himself said he was asking for 19 million. That's far too much money. Usyk and to go back, Usyk and Fury didn't happen 3 weeks ago because there wasn't enough money available for Usyk in Vegas with the at Wembley Stadium with a 70-30 split. We didn't really agree with the 70-30 split.
Not at all.
60-40 might have been all right. I think you wanted 50-50 or whatever you wanted. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's our opinions on it. Yeah. They didn't come to a deal in the end because Fury wasn't that bothered, and in fact Usyk knew he wasn't getting enough money at the end of the day. And that's the problem with it. And it comes down to those three-pronged problems that I've mentioned.
But from a fan's point of view, I think a lot of fans are getting fed up with Tyson Fury. And these rants that he goes on his social media, they're worthless now. Because there's so much talk and not enough action. So therefore, you can con us once. And it's shame on you, isn't it? But if you con us twice, then it's shame on me.
They'll have loud voices. Social media is an iniquitous place, isn't it? And everybody uses it to their advantage or not. Oh, no, I know that. No. He's not doing a great deal for his own PR at the moment. I completely agree with you. But as he said, he's very good at kind of counterintuitive stuff, and he claimed that boxing's gone downhill since he hasn't fought. And in a way, he's got a point.
In his division, yeah.
What? Yeah.
But the lightweights are sorting themselves out.
They are, but again, a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't with you a couple of weeks ago, but Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis was a great fight. But again, it didn't ignite the entire world in interest. Look, I think what I would say is this. If Fury and Usyk are fighting, everybody's interested. But the problem they've got right now is, who do we really want to see Fury in with?
AJ.
Or Usyk.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Sorry, I'm talking from...
that's it.
I'm talking from a mass, right?
And that's it.
I think if you two ask the non-boxing fan, the sports fan, just the football fan, who do you want to see Tyson Fury fight? The majority, I think, would say Anthony Joshua.
Absolutely right.
They know those names.
Yeah.
I'm a boxing guy. I want to see the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. So I want to see Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. For me, that's the only fight.
I'd love to see Fury and Joshua just as much.
Of course.
For us as the British audience.
But I just think the challenge of Usyk is fantastic, and I think as a boxing purist, you can't not want anything else really other than that undisputed heavyweight championship fight. The problem is that Tyson Fury keeps taking to social media and promising and saying and this and that, and then all of a sudden when it comes down to the brass tacks of it, it doesn't materialise.
Well, it's not a concerted... carry on.
But from a fan point of view, they look at, right, you've told us that you were going to do the AJ fight, and then the AJ fight...
I don't disagree with you.
And then you've told us that you're going to do the Usyk fight, and then the Usyk fight doesn't happen. The common denominator in all these pieces of conversation is the WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. So people are losing faith with him. It's like, listen, man, most of us would concede that you are the best heavyweight on the planet. Stop talking and start walking. Make the fight happen. You're the kingmaker. If you want to make a fight, you can make a fight quite comfortably if you wanted to make a fight. But for whatever reasons, these things are not materialising. So people are losing faith. And they're losing faith with him and the sport. Because as you know, from the heavyweight division, everything filters down.
It does.
And the heavyweight division... it's non-existent right now.
No, and it does affect the general health of the sport. No, it's an incredibly frustrating time. I'm as frustrated as you are and all the fans are, Ed. I completely concur with everything you've just said.